Ben Simmons did not perform well in Game 1 against the Brooklyn Nets. The Philadelphia 76ers star posted a stat line of just 8 points with 7 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 3 steals. More concerning was Simmons' apparent lack of desire to shoot. He seemed to fade in the big moments of the game, and scoring came swiftly for him social media after the 76ers loss. Philly fans even booed the Sixers on the court, which angered Simmons. But Game 3 is upon us, although Joel Embiid is not playing, and the series has shifted back to New York. As expected, fans in Brooklyn are doing their best to troll the Sixers. Via Twitter, camera with flash missing, Ben Simmons' jump shot hanging outside of Barclays Center prior to Game 3. Pic.twitter.com/PC94WF8 as Anthony Puccio, @Pooch, April 18, 2019. We will see how Simmons responds after all of the back and forth about booing, not to mention his whole thing with Jared Dudley. If Simmons wants to be a star, now is the time to step up for his team with Embiid out. The Philadelphia 76ers will be without Joel Embiid on Thursday night as they take on the Brooklyn Nets in Game 3 of their first-round series. Embiid is battling left knee soreness, and although he had a statistically important performance as the Sixers took Game 2, it was obvious he was in some kind of reduced state of ability. Veteran center Greg Monroe will start in Embiid's place, but it will be hard for the Sixers to match Embiid's production. The Cameroonian star is Philadelphia's best player, and the 76ers are a hot and cold team. Not having Embiid on the floor will seriously alter how they respond to the spunky Nets, who already took Game 1 from the higher-seeded Sixers. The fact that Embiid needs to rest is also drawing some ire from folks on social media. The question is why Embiid did not rest earlier in the series, or even the end of the regular season when he was in and out of the lineup, and prepare for the coming playoff run. However things go on Thursday, folks around the league will have their eyes glued to the injury report to see updates on Embiid's status. Kyle Anderson was playing a solid role off the bench for the Grizzlies this season, 8 points and 5.8 rebounds a game, serving as a secondary ball handler and shot creator. Slow-mo was doing his thing. However, by the end of January, the pain radiating from his shoulder, something he now says he had been playing through for a couple of years, got to be too much. He never played another game after Jan. 30 Thursday he had thoracic outlet decompression surgery to relieve the problem. Anderson is expected to make a full recovery and be ready to go next training camp. Medical update on it. Grizz forward Kyle Anderson, pic.twitter.com/xskk7zocwg, Grizzlies PR, @Grizzlies PR, April 18, 2019. For comparison, this is the same surgery the Lakers' Brandon Ingram had. Anderson is on a very reasonable contract, 3 years and $28 million remaining. He can be part of what is going to be built in Memphis going forward, but if they are tearing down and rebuilding, meaning a summer trade of Mike Conley, he could bring back assets in a trade. Either way, he should be healthy and ready to go next summer. A rumor started buzzing around NBA Twitter last week, a second-hand report that NBA legend and Clippers consultant Jerry West was praising Murray State guard Ja Morant, saying he would take him in front of the presumptive No. 1 pick Zion Williamson. The source of that rumor, comedian Jeff Garlin, saying it on The Don Patrick Show. Jerry West himself went on The Don Patrick Show Thursday and shot that down, saying, "It would be like passing Jordan in the draft. 2 players were picked in front Jordan in the 1984 draft. The Houston Rockets took Hakeem Olajuwon, and while Jordan went on to be Jordan, nobody can fault the Rockets for how this pick turned out. 2 titles and a Hall of Fame big man in your organization is an amazing draft." The one everyone talks about was Portland at No. 2, when executive Stu Inman and coach Jack Ramsey decided they were set on the wing in Clyde Drexler and needed a big man, so they selected Sam Bowie out of Kentucky. Bowie might have had an excellent NBA career if injuries had not plagued him, but he was no Jordan. It's the ultimate NBA cautionary tale. Draft the best player on the board, not according to need. Williamson is projected by teams as the best player on the board. By far. Even the Morant fans have him a clear second. Plus, Williamson comes in hugely popular and a brand unto himself. He will sell tickets and sponsorships. Not drafting him would be a stupid business decision, not to mention a basketball one. Whoever lands second in next month's draft lottery will do well with Morant. Whoever is third will likely get RJ Barrett out of Duke. Let's just say that's where it gets interesting. We all knew this was coming, but on Thursday he made it official. Texas Tech's Jarrett Culver is declaring for the NBA draft, where he is expected to be a top 10 pick. He made the announcement at a rally on the Tech campus Thursday, then took his message to social media. "I want to thank God and my family for the talent to play this game and always supporting me. Thank you Texas Tech, my coaches." Folded hands, medium skin tone. It's time to take the next step. Always a Red Raider. Now, he's moving on to the pinnacle of the sport. Thank you for everything, at JarrettECO8. Forever a Red Raider, forever a part of Lubbock, Texas. The only question is athleticism. He's not a classically explosive, and the NBA is loaded with freak athletes on the wing. Still, Culver looks like a rotation wing player with the potential to be more, and that should land him comfortably in the top 10 in this draft, likely 5 to 8. Let's block ads. Why?